Hey, what's up? It's Jason Lucchese and welcome to the YouTube channel. I wanted to make this special video about your stimulus check that's going to be coming. I just received a phone call from a scammer. I'm telling you right now, the IRS is not going to be giving you a call about your stimulus check, so do not fall for this. They're giving you a call. They want you to send specific items to them like gift cards and all this goofy nonsense in order for you to get an expedited stimulus check. Don't fall for this. We're going to go over all of the qualifications so that you can see if you're an individual that's going to be receiving a stimulus check. So let's hop right into it. Hey, so we're going to be talking today about the stimulus checks and if you are possibly qualified. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be going over two really important topics towards the end of this video. So make sure you get all of the information right now and all the way up until the end, because those two that I'm going to be sharing with you is really going to depend on how much you're going to be receiving from the IRS. So on this video, what we're going to cover is the qualifications to see if you might actually get some money. We're going to cover if you get some money and what do the qualifications look like? What's the timetable to receive the check from the IRS? And we're going to be covering some things that if I was receiving a check, what would I do with that money? So here we are. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you drop a comment at the end of this video and let me know what you found most helpful. If you have questions, I'll be more than happy to address those questions. Now, if you're looking to do tax stuff, if you're looking to do legal stuff, I am not that person. Make sure you seek out a professional. I'm just giving you tips of what I would be doing, but we are going to be going over the qualifications that was just passed on the $2 trillion surplus that's going to be fueling our economy while we're going through our current recession. Now, here's the qualifications we've been able to gather and what's been approved for individuals that are going to receive their surplus checks. Now, if you make under $75,000 or joint, meaning that you're married or you're filing with somebody else, if you make less than $150,000, you are going to receive a $1,200 check. Now, if you filed individually $75,000 or less, you're going to receive $1,200. Now, if you are with an individual and it's less than $150,000, you'll receive $2,400. Now, if you have children as well, what the IRS is doing from this $2 trillion surplus bill is you'll receive $500 per child. If you are a family of three and you have $2,400 coming in, you're going to receive $2,900. You're going to receive $3,400, $3,900 for the three kids. So you're going to receive $1,500 with the children plus $2,400 for you and your spouse. Now, here's some bad news. If you make more than $190,000, you're pretty much not going to receive anything. Now, if you're in that bracket of $150,000 to $190,000, you will receive some sort of compensation from the IRS, and you'll also be able to qualify if you have children. You'll receive the $500 credit per child that you have. Now, when will you actually receive this surplus check? Now, President Trump recently stated just a couple days ago after this bill was passed that checks will start rolling out April 6th. Now, the IRS has not said any official word on when this is going to happen, but I would, in my personal opinion, say that that's probably going to be within the next 2 to 3 weeks that Americans will start to receive their money. Now, a couple important things that I want to point out to you. If you're 17 years old and you're working and you file your own tax returns and you're thinking you're going to receive a $1,200 check, I would double check with your parents, because if they're still filing their tax returns and filing as you being a dependent, you're not going to receive the $1,200 check. Now, if you're 18 years or older, you're going to receive a $1,200 check. For those also too that are on Social Security disability, you're also going to be receiving the check as well. All this information, I'm going to leave some links below so that you can verify this information for yourself. But I wanted to point that out there for the individuals that might be thinking they're going to receive a $1,200 check and nothing ever comes for them in the mail. Now, for those of you that are 17 years old and you're wanting this $1,200 check, well, your parents are going to get $500 for you, so maybe you could bargain with them and get $500 from them. Now, here's some things that I would recommend if I were receiving a stimulus check. I'm not going to be receiving one. I'm well over that $190,000 threshold, so I'm not going to be receiving that. A couple of things that you could do outside of getting food, water, all the necessities that you and your family need, and maybe you want to grow that money while you're out of work, because right now, not a lot of people are working. So one of the things that I would recommend, if you want something on a low risk side, you can see that they are giving 1.5% on savings accounts. And if you scroll on over, you'll also see that I pointed out if you wanted to get into a CD for 18 months, it's paying 1.75%. Now that might not sound like a whole lot of money. It's really not. It's very low risk and it's also low reward. But there's also some other things that you could do. My main thing that I do is real estate investing. So you could obviously do some real estate investing as well. I'll have a video up here. There's going to be a link that you could click on. It's a recent YouTube video for just getting started that I created when I first got started. I had $5 to my name. So you could check that video out when it's convenient for you, and you could definitely take some things away from that. Real estate, you could get involved. Even if you have that $1,200 and let's just say you have 3 children on there, you'll have more than enough money to get started. More than me, I have $5 to my name. Now, another thing that you could do is you could also get involved right now with trading. And what do I mean by that? You could get involved with stock trading. I'm not recommending that you go off and you just start dumping your money into stocks. Right now, the market's extremely volatile, which is showing potential opportunities. Now, I'm not giving you any advice from a stockbroker standpoint. You could get involved with TD Ameritrade. That's who I do trading with. And the things that I'm looking at right now is what do people need most? Walmart's a good company. Telemedicine companies are good. And companies right now that are also really good are the ones that are providing to hospitals protection suits, gloves, masks, all that stuff. Look into companies that are providing that type of value. Also, too, the companies right now that aren't doing the best is Disney, CarMax, companies like that that you might want to invest in from what's called a put strategy, which means that you are putting your money betting that they're going to probably be going down. Those companies, unfortunately, this is a really tough time for a lot of people. They're more than likely going to be trailing down. Now, again, I'm not giving you advice on to invest into those particular companies. Always do your own due diligence. Now, I personally am into some of those trades already, and I've been seeing substantial gains over the past week or two. I just had a friend recently start with $2,000, $3,000, and he's already seen a good 30 to 35% return just by doing some easy trades. You could get involved even if you don't have the experience with options. That's what I personally love, because one option controls 100 stocks, and you could take that $2,000, $3,000 that you receive from the stimulus check and see that grow for you. Be an individual that could take advantage. You could work from home. You could do whatever you want as long as your mind is in the right spot. Now, before I hop into the 2 most important things that you need to know so that you can get your stimulus check on time and to the proper place, let me just tell you this. If you're looking for ways to make money right now, there's opportunities with Uber, DoorDash. You could do things on Fiverr. People are always looking for spokespersons. So if you don't have a lot of technical skills, you don't have a lot of computer knowledge, or you don't know how to do search engine optimization, there's always ways for you to make money. Say, for example, there's things on Fiverr that you can go to right now if you want to give people comments, if you want to subscribe to their channels, if you want to give them thumbs up on their videos. You could charge $5, $10 just for doing things like that. You can do that also for iTunes. We have a podcast. It's called the No Flipping Excuses Show. A lot of people would pay for you to be a subscriber, for you to leave a comment, for you to leave a 5-star review. That could be $5, $10, whatever you want to charge for that. You could be doing things right now that could be earning you money. So on top of you receiving a stimulus check, if you do qualify, or even if you don't, the 3 or 4 things that I just mentioned could be bringing in money for you right now. Hey, here's the two things that I was talking about early on in the video. These are going to be very important so that you can get the most amount possible from this stimulus. If you made more money in 2018 compared to 2019, you need to file your tax returns immediately because, as I stated just a little bit ago, they're going to be looking to ship out checks by April 6th. They're going to be doing it in waves. You don't want to miss out on getting more money from this stimulus. The other important thing is if your address changed from 2018 to 2019, the IRS is going to look at your 2018 address and send the check there. You'll more than likely never see the check and you won't receive anything because the IRS is not about to send you another check. So file your 2019 tax return with the updated address if you did move, because this is going to help you out drastically with being able to receive the funds in a timely manner. Hey, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I would really love to have you as a subscriber, and make sure you hit that little notification bell, because when you do that, you'll get notified of when we have new videos just like this. It'll pop up right on your phone. Make sure you give us a thumbs up so that we hammer down on the YouTube algorithm and more people get to see this video, because not a lot of people just received the information that you did. So please make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment below of what you found most helpful, and we'll make sure to do more videos just like this. So thanks for your time. I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye now.